They're loading in the gate for the Santa Anita Derby at the Great Race Place. They open the front for Journalism. He walks straight in. Here's the 2-year-old champion, Citizen Bull, and Martin Garcia. Westwood, 1 of 2 for CRK Stable and John Sheriffs. Barnes walking up in the Zidane Racing Stable Silks. And Baeza to the outside. Loaded smoothly. And they're off in the Santa Anita Derby. And a very even break. Citizen Bull is flashing his natural speed, but he's got company immediately from Westwood, and Journalism backs off the top pair. Barnes will come from off the pace today, and Baeza is at the back of the field. So it is the long shot Westwood who gets to the front. Martin Garcia guides Citizen Bull to his outside now, and will run in the 2-path to the 6-furlong pole. Journalism is down at the rail, joined by Barnes. Barnes takes third as they move toward the back stretch. And Baeza is at the back. Just 3.5 lengths covers the field. And it is Westwood on even terms with Citizen Bull. They race together as one. 2.5 more lengths back to Barnes in third. Baeza is inching forward. He's getting into the race right away. And there goes Baeza after Citizen Bull, who has the lead past the 5/8 pole. Journalism is down at the rail. Extremely compact field. There's a half-mile left to go in the Santa Anita Derby. And it's the 2-year-old champ, Citizen Bull, and Martin Garcia just in front. Westwood is now backing out of it. Baeza running a big race. He's clearly in second. Journalism is hard-ridden at the back of the field, and the trailer is Barnes. They're coming to the quarter pole, and Citizen Bull's been in front throughout. Baeza up alongside the challenge, and now Journalism is revving up a clear-cut third. They're at the top of the stretch in the Santa Anita Derby, and here's Baeza. Baeza forges past Citizen Bull, and Journalism is kicking into high gear. Journalism and Baeza in a Santa Derby showdown. It is Journalism just in front of Baeza. Write this down. Journalism is the best in the West as he wins the Santa Anita Derby. Baeza punched his ticket to Louisville. It was a long way back to Westwood and Citizen Bull. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to trainer Michael McCarthy on his first Santa Anita Derby. What a horseman. Entering the winner's circle is Journalism, a 3-year-old bay colt by Curlin out of Mopatism, owned by Eclipse Thoroughbred Partners, Bridlewood Farm, Don Alberto Stable et al. The winning trainer, Michael McCarthy, and the jockey, Umberto Rispoli, getting back-to-back wins, but this is the one he wanted. Journalism was bred in Kentucky by co-owner Don Alberto Corporation. He's now won 4 in a row. He broke his maiden, won the Los Alamitos Futurity, the San Felipe, and now the Santa Anita Derby. The running time, 1 minute 49.56 seconds. trophy presentation for the Grade 1 Santa Anita Derby is made by Nate Newby, the Senior Vice President and General Manager of the Great Race Place, Santa Anita Park. Congratulations to Eclipse Thoroughbred Partners, Bridalwood Farm, Don Alberto Stable, Michael McCarthy, and Umberto Rispoli, as journalism wins the Santa Anita Derby. Next, race 11, start of the late double. Post time in 18 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the winner's circle. Once again, here's Millie Ball.
Thank you so much, Frank. What an exciting finish to the Santa Anita Derby this year. I have Aaron Willman who's joining me and Michael McCarthy. First of all, this horse, he got the perfect setup, didn't he?
I don't know about that, Millie. He got stopped pretty good going to the 3/8 pole. We knew we'd have a target on our back today. You know, he announced his presence in the San Felipe, drew down on the rail, 2 Baffords, 2 Sheriffs. We knew that they were going to be riding us. They did. For him to overcome the adversity he did today just proves what a spectacular horse he is. Credit goes to Michael and his team. As you well know, these people live and breathe this industry, this sport, this business, morning, noon, and night. And just really thankful to him, our partners, George Isaacs, the Malone family at Bridalwood Farm, Don Alberto bred a beautiful horse, and Bob LaPenta, of course. So it's just a lot of good energy, and the horse is doing the talking for us.
Michael, you've won some really big races, the Preakness with Rombauer, of course, but you were raised here in Arcadia and have watched the Santa Anita Derby for so many years. How does it feel to win this race?
Yeah, pretty exciting. Obviously, huge day on the Santa Anita calendar, huge day on any calendar, any kind of a Derby. Obviously, the last prep before the Kentucky Derby. So to go ahead, be a part of something like this and be lucky enough to win, super special.
What was important to you knowing that the Kentucky Derby is 4 weeks from now to see in this race?
I saw a little bit of adversity today, which I thought was very, very good. As you saw around the far turn, it took him a little bit to kind of get his feet underneath him, but once Umberto was able to wheel him outside, he started getting through the gears and picking him up through the lane and leveled off nicely and looked like he finished up well and galloped out well.
Congratulations to you all. He's a beautiful individual.
Thanks, Millie. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Journalism from the rail, overcoming adversity to win the Santa Anita Derby.